Okay, as I talked about in the first couple of introductory kind of segments here, talking about this aspect of cues versus reality. So I'm going to, in this particular segment here, I'm going to talk a little bit about some of the traditional cues and critique them, so to speak. So, starting with keep your shoulders level. So we hear this a lot, certainly I've heard it a lot. And so we're just, from the standpoint of, let's take it literally. So I'm left-handed hitter, pitcher's out that way. Let me grab this tee here. So I'm going to put this tee somewhere mid-thigh. And so from the standpoint of, let's say I'm trying to get to this target area here, I'm supposed to keep my shoulders level. So that means my shoulders need to stay right here, and I'm relatively straight up at this point. So let's say my shoulder, there's where my shoulders need to be. Keep your shoulders level. Okay, well if I do that, how am I going to get to this ball? So let's say I'm here and I keep my shoulders level. For this pitch right here, it might work out okay. What about this pitch? This pitch obviously is lower, so I'm going to keep my shoulders level and I'm going to drop my arms like this. So keep your shoulders level and drop the arms like that. If anyone thinks that's how good hitters you actually create a swing, you sadly mistake. The fact is, in a good swing, it's going to be a function of the body posture with a certain tilt. So let's come back. I'm going to turn front view, pitcher's out that way. So here, let's say here's the tee. And again, I'll show level. I'm coming through here, and then I got to drop down, drop the arms underneath this shoulder line here. That's not what good hitters do. What they're going to do instead is they're going to tilt over, and as I start turning, you notice immediately as I start to turn, this shoulder relative to where it was, its initial orientation here, it starts to go up. This shoulder starts to go down. So if we're going to attack this ball right here, I have a sufficient tilt, and I start to turn, and you can see the shoulder line is here, and the bat is connected to that shoulder line here. Lower pitch, simply put, I'm going to rotate a little bit steeper angle of the shoulders. This is typically what good hitters do. I'm not going to go into great detail here, but the fact is that's what they do. Why do they do that? Well, for a number of reasons, but the fact is, from a physiological standpoint, being able to generate energy is going to be a function of how well the arms are linked to this big area here. And if I start dropping my arms down, in effect, this would be an aspect of what I refer to as disconnecting the arms from this shoulder line here, the musculature, and through the pectoralis, this chest area, and then on the other side of the shoulder area. To the extent I drop my arms down, I'm losing the power that I could potentially have in the shoulder area in rotation, and how it should be able to create a pulling effect on the arms. So in other words, I'm here turning, and the arms are going to be linked to this shoulder line in rotation. That's going to be the best, most efficient, most powerful way to link the knob and the barrel to the body. The other point simply is this: from the standpoint of the pitcher is out 60 feet 6 inches away, let's say, regular size fields. According to Robert Adair's, the professor emeritus at Yale, wrote the book Physics of Baseball. 90-mile-an-hour fastball, each 20 feet. A 90-mile-an-hour fastball drops 1 foot. Yes, that's correct. Everything on Earth is affected by gravity. In this case, gravitational effects on a ball are such that each 20 feet on a 90-mile-an-hour fastball, it's dropping a foot. That means that this ball is at a slight trajectory coming. It's an incline, it's coming down. So the fact is, I have to turn in here like this to best match up with this pitch. Again, these are not my rules. It's just simply the reality of a ball coming slightly down. If I try to keep my shoulders level and dropping here, I'm going down along with the ball. Good luck with that. You're not going to be a very effective hitter if you do that. So from the standpoint of physicality, keeping the arms relatively close to the shoulder line is going to be more powerful, and it's going to be more accurate in terms of the trajectory, best meeting the trajectory of this pitch. Obviously, that means the shoulders have to start tilting. So this notion of level shoulders it's nonsensical. It's not correct. So that's certainly one of the cues that you hear a lot, and still hear it a lot. Even with the advent of slow motion video, people should have the ability to see big league hitters basically in the kinds of posture and how they're kind of moving the shoulders just to stay on that theme of level shoulders versus tilted shoulders. Most people should be able to see that by now, but you're still seeing a lot of instructors that are talking about keeping the shoulders level.